I know who's a serial Conti GT owner. Isn't it the ultimate jeans and shoes wearer, Simon Cowell?
Is he?
Oh, the dragging.
He's Mr. Jean and Shoes.
He's the ultimate boot cut, dragging the denim into the gents' toilet, sweeping up all the bits.
With the back of the legs gone a little bit frondy because of all the dragging.
So much foreign urine.
He's got stacked heels, hasn't he? So I think he probably keeps the rear hem. He's got a bit of ground clearance there on the boot cuts.
Men of a certain age who don't just smell clean, they smell soapy clean.
But what age? Is it middle-aged men?
Yeah. Soapy clean. Yeah. So they've had a, they've either had a shower or a bath because they're going out and, they look after themselves.
Right.
But it's always that smell of really distinctive soap, but nice soap.
Right.
I like a soapy smell personally.
Yeah.
But
I don't really know what you mean. I'm sort of imagining one of those men of a certain age who enjoys musking up.
musky.
Before they go out, they really slap on.
So super strong,
and it's a very particular kind of aftershave. It is in the sort of musky, sandalwoody, mannish, pure match. Like basically, it's 1 part wood chippings, 1 part whiskey,
WD-40,
and then a little bit of bull sweat in there, just to
a little bit of crotch sarcens,
just to make it zingier. It's just, overall though, it's a nice smell.
Yeah, it is a good smell,
but it's slightly overpowering to the point of suffocation. I mean, I'll give you. I met someone the other day through work who I spent some time in the company of, and they were a very musky man, quite a silver fox as well, because that often comes with it.
It does.
So I met this guy, but one of those blokes who basically, as much liquid as will fit into a cupped palm is his daily aftershave application. He's probably done that with both hands as well.
If he's a properly middle-aged guy, that'll be the amount of water that he drinks.
Oh yeah,
everything else is tea and coffee.
There is more aftershave in millilitres adhered to his skin than he will drink water a day, because he is a man of that generation.
And he never gets headaches.
Well, he probably does, but then he attributes them to other things and not just to absolutely rampant dehydration. Probably just needed another coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah. Can I have
you
another?
Get Cheryl to bring us another coffee in, please, because I've got a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
So
said nobody.
But this very musky man, he had musked up to such an extent that after spending less than an hour in his company, I was on my way somewhere else, and I could just smell it, and I was like, I've actually got contact musk.
Oh, what? You smelt of him?
I could smell it for the rest of the day.
For the rest of the day?
Yeah. And this was lunchtime when I was standing, and I wasn't like...
It's like osmosis.
Yeah, and it's someone I just met. I wasn't that close to them. Normal rules of body language apply.
Yeah.
The most we did was shake hands twice, once to say hello and once as a farewell, and yet...
That was just hand to hand, though.
He was.
You didn't rub his neck.
No, it's almost like it's like going near a very fragrant skunk, because you just go, well, this isn't coming off for days now. My God, I'm all musky.
I think there's certain men that just do have a very clean smell, and I reckon one of those chaps is Paul Hollywood.
Well, now. That's a good question. I've often wondered, what does Paul Hollywood smell like? And I think he is a musk master.
Oh, he's very musky. Yeah.
And in fact, another palmful
on the other side
maybe
of the
a little
neck.
Bit down the trousers.
Oh no, on the crab ladder.
Or he's doing a full that. And
a
bit, and he's just there like that.
Because he's always got the cuffs back.
He has to run the extractor fan at max when he's in the musk routine, because otherwise he himself would suffocate to death.
Yes, yeah.
He actually has to go.
Open the back door.
He has to go into the kitchen where he's got a catering spec extractor hood.
Yes,
and
do it under the hood.
Otherwise, I mean,
musk
there's a flammability risk. he's not going to be able to breathe for a minute, and then at the point where he's used to it, and if he immediately sees someone else, they go,
oh God, Paul, what's going on?
Properly, like, I hope an oxygen mask drops from the ceiling. Yeah, Paul, my eyes are burning.
Oxygen mask drop from the ceiling. When he gets on a plane, it automatically activates it.
And he's very he's always setting off carbon monoxide alarms.
Oh God,
with his musk. But he's one of those blokes where, because I think the other thing about Paul Hollywood is he likes to be one of the guys.
Yeah, he is.
He's a winker. Don't you think he's a winker?
He's a winker. He drives an Aston. He's got a bike licence.
Has he?
Yeah. He wears leather.
But he winks a lot of people.
Yeah.
But he does it to let you know that I'm not just like that guy on the telly.
Oh no.
There's a bit more to me than that. Starting with this overpowering smell.
I think he's got a great overpowering. Women of a certain age, they just wilt. Like flowers that have been in a jar for
Do you think?
weeks.
Are they? Yeah. But is that partly because they're struggling to breathe, or because they are in fact they're seduced by the smell? It's a manly smell. It is a very manly smell.
An outsider thinks it's seduction. The insider knows it's actually struggling for oxygen.
Well, that's it. He makes them lightheaded and a bit giddy.
Yeah.
But within that, there is a certain almost animal lust.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think...
Hollywood. I'd love to make an aftershave with him. For like his perfect scent.
Paul.
The Hollywood.
By Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a cake by
The Wirralman.
The great smell.
Well, because he doesn't want to. Because his surname suggests that it's
California.
It's
confusing, isn't it? Yeah,
and it's like no, he's more earthy than that.
Yeah.
He's not true Hollywood. He's Hollywood.
Yeah.
And Paul Hollywood.
Actually, Woody.
What would he be?
Woody by Hollywood, because it's got woody tones in it, and also it's got a slight double entendre in there, which he does not object to.
Yeah.
He's quite happy with that. That's quite funny, that, isn't it? That's quite. Yeah, very good actually.
He'd stroke the sides. Yeah.
Do you think, actually, there's something else? Do you think just before he makes love to a lady, Hollywood always goes?
Or he runs the fingers down either side.
Just smooths down.
Yeah.
Smooths down. Ready for action.
I've met him.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Well, so you can tell me what he smells like?
Well, I was a bit drunk, unfortunately, so I don't really remember.
I remember what that Johnny Sniff smells like.
He actually helped to. Fair play to him. He's really nice. He helped to get me in, smuggle me into a VIP area.
Really?
Yeah, he passed his VIP card to me, and then I went round and got myself in because I didn't have a pass. And he wanted to chat about cars and stuff. He's a really nice guy. I've got a lot of time. I'd like to meet him again.
I'd like to meet him again. Well, I've never met him, but I'd like to meet him. I'd like to be at this meeting.
He's a cool cat, and I'd like to develop a scent with him, and I think it's going to be. I was in a forest the other day in the Scottish Highlands.
Oh, pine.
It was pine.
Pine.
They just sawn up. They were doing a deforestation project.
Right.
Freshly sawn pine.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
But I could see him adding a touch of almond essence into that, but not too much.
Exactly. It's got like an icing sort of quality to it. So it's pine.
Yes.
It's icing.
Yes.
It's just a little bit of the runoff from his knackersack to really get the ladies.
He's just
excited.
been on a.
He's been on a run.
He's been riding his motorbike in leathers in summer in a lot of stop-start traffic. So there's just
a really airless day, and it's just like a 5% of the mixture. I mean, mostly it's pine and cooking ingredients.
Yes, but the knacker juice has to bring it back down to the sort of earthy man tone. Because the almond essence, you don't want it to overpower. Also, I could see him just the small. There's another Cavalier. Can't believe it. There's two Cavaliers of the same colour in the same day. But maybe a quarter of a pipette of 3-in-1 oil, or something like that.
It adds or Swarfiga.
Swarfiga.
I get both very manly scents. They just add. That's the thing. They add that extra mannish essence that separates Woody by Hollywood from your Paco Rabannes and your Brutes and
I'd love that.
Your trad man scents.
So you got sawn. Let me get this. Let's just recap. Sawn pine wood, Almond essence.
Yep.
Scrotal scrotal gravy.
You're making it sound horrible now. I mean, this is the very essence of Hollywood.
This is sort of like...
That's the thing. In the advert, there may be an advert which they show on planes for some reason. There's a little bit of me in every bottle.
Oh, so it's the motorcycle leathers juice, and then a little bit of a swarfiga, a tiny amount of swarfiga just to bring it right back.
Yeah, actually, I'm erring towards your 3-in-1. I think it's a nice smell. That, isn't it?
It's not too overpowering, but it reminds you that it's a hands-on approach.
Or
garagey.
Or just a dab. In lieu of the 3-in-1, a little soupçon of WD-40.
Yes,
because again, it's
Hollywood could work with WD-40 on this. I want to make this scent with him. I want it to be, but like on the covers of all of his bakery books, he's just smashing flour about.
Yeah,
it's just loads of. He's always throwing a bit of flour down, and there's like slow motion flour everywhere.
We could, we could go in on this. You could film him getting the mixture right.
Yeah,
because he could go.
Because it's about the recipe for him.
Oh, that's nice. That is. That's nice. Yeah.
And he must have a good nose.
He's got a great nose.
Yeah.
We've driven down a dead end, and there are swans.
Go down there.
No, because they'll break the car's arm with their wings.
No, go down there. I can't believe we're talking about poor Hollywood. We've gone down a no-through road full of swans
and ducks. This is a baby swan. Look, it's mid-transformation.
Is that Gosling?
These motherfuckers are not going to move. Look at them.
Gosling.
Look at them. They're like, no, don't care what you do. And the ducks are like the little weedy kids who hang around with the hard lads, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Look at the way
Move,
it walks.
Ducks. No.
Look at its waddle. It's got proper shoulder swagger.
Do
swans have shoulders?
Why do swans walk like Liam Gallagher?
Go a bit closer.
I don't want them to attack the car.
They do walk like Liam Gallagher. Look at that swagger. The cocky swan.
Yeah, I see you. Oh my God, look.
That's it.
He's gone full extension.
Oh, yeah, he's not happy.
Look, and there's a bit of fluffing. If we got out of the car now...
I'm going to get out.
No, don't.
Well, I've got no option. We've got to turn this Bentley around.
Well, yeah, you don't just get out. It's got reverse gear. You don't have to pick it up. If you get out now, that will batter you, I promise.
Very strong neck muscle. Ever so strong.
If you go on, open the door and see what happens. It will advance. It's not frightened. See, look, it's not frightened.
Hasn't even.
How many animals right now would fuck off that?
It's not going anywhere.
Right. Go on. Do you know what I'm going to do?
I don't.
I'm going to edge towards the swan and see if it even flinches.
Well, that's what.
It's coming towards us.
Look, it's there.
Oh my God!
It's actually walking up
oh my
to
God!
the car. I don't know if the cameras... They're all going up to the car. Where are they actually going? Are they going down
to
there?
fucking have us. That's what they're doing. Look, it's... Oh
the
my
sensors.
God. It's here.
Look,
it's here.
It's there.
No, this guy's here.
Look, Rich.
Oh my God.
Look at it.
If I... Oh, but now they're boxing us in.
What?
They're boxing us in.
Hang on.
It's a fucking swan pincer movement.
Yeah, that is, isn't it?
Man, I don't like this.
What, that swan?
I'm getting out of here. I'm going to back up.
What? Where is it though?
It's here.
It's too much
You can
muck.
see him here, but he's just poised.
He's in the...
He's going to... If I put this window down, he would break my fucking arm.
There's a swan.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. Look at him.
I'd like Paul Hollywood to... continuing the Paul Hollywood chat, I'd like Paul Hollywood to rock up at the Bake Off, the grounds wherever they film those tents.
Yeah.
The marquees, white marquees. Always looks like a wedding setting. It's always idyllic.
Yeah.
But I'd like him to have just turned up one morning and he's slightly hungover, but he's masking it well with his scent.
Yeah, of course.
And he rocks up and he's in the Aston.
I mean, he
doesn't normally drive the Aston on a daily basis, but this time he thought, I'm just going to turn up in the Aston. Well, I could see him like sneaking through where the production crew and he is supposed to park, and he just turns off traction control and goes onto that mown grass and just it's third gear. It's just third gear on full kickdown, and it's just rooster-tailing soil everywhere.
Do you think? They've gone, right. New series, Paul. could you please avoid power sliding your Aston across the lawn? It's visible in the wide shots and it ruins continuity, so please don't do it. Very end of the series, you go, okay, the winner of Bake Off 2019 is...
And he just
it's Sarah. Great, Paul. That's a wrap. Lovely. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, and because there's no traction on grass, as you know, you can go through all of the gears. You can be
he's in sixth, and it's still only doing 15 miles an hour. But the back wheels are absolutely...
The speedo's showing 140, and he's just going past contestants at 12 miles an hour.
Does he always do this? Yes, he does.
Just absolutely rooster-tailing everybody in sweaty grass.
Oh my god, just an absolute miasma of claggy grass and musk.
Oh, that's a great... That could be part of his scent. Grass. Hot,
grass.
oily grass.